Right?
She's right there.
She basically was listening. She was like, I know you. I know what your little ass was doing.
I wonder what would happen if you just walked out.
Oh, nothing. Nothing would happen. But it's just fun to pretend that something would happen.
Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a cat.
Oh, it's Midnight. Hello, Midnight. How are you? You're cute. Don't you just love it? Because I do. Yes, we love you too. Okay.
Midnight agrees.
Yes, Midnight agrees. Now, the thing we need to be doing is that, first and foremost, in order to do this assignment here, we need to speak with Amit. So, first, I think we have to find him. Then we'll be able to do all this other stuff. Okay, so first things first, where is our lovely friend Amit?
In the meat holder.
There it is. Oh, he's in the astronomy tower, which would make sense.
How do you know that?
Hold on. Let's do this. So we're going to hop on our broom.
Is that thing pointing where you need to go?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, I just love it. I do. And say it with me, kids. Et voila. Now the only thing is, though.
Oh, there he is.
I can't like go inside there.
Just jump.
Yeah. So I need to find another way to get inside that tower. So I'm gonna have to go inside the building in order to get to the astronomy tower.
You sure there's just not a side where you can fly in?
No, I wish there was, because that's what I would have done.
Can you land there on that platform?
No, because it was telling me I can't land here. So,
well, you couldn't go through that window, but maybe a lower
You
platform?
see how it says you cannot enter while mounted?
Well, that's like another window. There was like a platform.
Yeah. Cannot enter while mounted.
Go lower. And see if you can land on one of those platforms. Like right there. Oh.
Not a landing.
That's weird.
Yeah. I really wish I could, because wouldn't it be super cool, like, just to fly in on your broom and be like, yo, I'm Meat, let's talk. So, since we know he's in the astronomy tower, we know there's one surefire way to get in there. And that is, wait, right here.
A blue flame.
A blue flame at the astronomy tower. Oh, let's go. So where we're going to be is at that area outside of astronomy class, and then we'll take the tower. Oh. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now to find our friend Amit. I really wish we could fly in, because honestly, that's what I would have done. Okay. And there's
too bad you took the armor off.
Right?
Revelio. Lumos.
I know exactly where this is.
Haven't seen one of those in a while.
I know. Oh, well. Really, Peeves?
Problematic Peeves.
Problematic Peeves. See, this is where this cute owl is.
Oh.
Hello, owl.
Whose owl are you?
I know. And too bad you can't use this. I hope in the sequel, because the sequel is coming, that we can do stuff more interacting with the world around us, like sitting in chairs. It may seem silly, but it is a necessary thing. Over there is where Amit is, but over here,
Lumos.
yes, is where that is. And then if you go down here, which we've already done when we went to astronomy class, there were goodies in here that I got already. When we got, when Amit was kind enough to give us his extra magnifying glass.
Ah.
Yes. And I thought I did this already, but apparently, as you guys can see, even though a lot of people have been telling me in the comment sections that they appreciate that I'm very thorough in this game, and it's just, you know, why not? It's worth it. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. So
As you can
much
see,
to do and see.
you're right. As you can see, there's still stuff I miss. Aha.
Ooh, a field card.
Yes. Now say it with me, P. Like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. My
I
love
said
is blind,
fire.
can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. I'm just kidding.
Silly boy.
Yes, I am. Now, Amit, what you doing out
Hello
here
there.
so late, mate?
Minding his business.
Right? Hello. This is actually true.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it.
Mhm.
Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sorona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
There you go. So now let's ask some questions. So how well do you know gobbledygook? Let's. I think that's most pertinent.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Aha. So you have never met a goblin, is what he's saying. So
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
and there is the crux of the problem. Because again, you know, for example, my wife can read Spanish and it sounds like she knows the language, but she just reads it very well. You put Spanish in front of me and it's gobbledygook because I'm gonna be looking at it and be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. I'm just being real. So with that said, he may think he knows what he's saying, but again, like he said, pronunciation, dialect. For example, like when people hear me speak Spanish, depending on where you are in the world, when I say, hola, mi amo Micah, right? I just said, hello, my name is Micah. But depending on where you are in the world, I have an accent depending on where you are when you know Spanish. I have more what they call more of a Mexican accent because I'm in California, based on how my pronunciation is. So again, because he's never actually spoke to a goblin, I don't know how well this is gonna go. I'm kind of nervous now.
Let's just head to the mine and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's go.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will
Okay.
meet you there.
Cool beans. Peace out, Holmes. Okay, so now we need to go to Logok. Oh my goodness, Sweet Pea, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, she's ready like Freddy. I wonder, oh, I can't just fly out of here like that. That's kind of what I was hoping. It's funny because we were watching the movies recently and how they have captured the films, it is amazing. Like the way the buildings look, they look so much like the actual movies, but have its own look and style to it that is just really nice. It's really well done. What do you think, P?
I agree.
Sweet Pea agrees. And that is what makes me happy. Now, I know a lot of you might be like, Micah, fast travel, but I just want to run through the castle because I can.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wonder, is the teacher in here? Oh,
What are you doing in here?
right. Let's talk to Professor Shaw real quick.
Professor,
Just
do you
sitting
have a
there
moment?
waiting for class
I
to
do.
start.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What interested you in astronomy?
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Not at all. I find it fascinating, which I really do. A little. I wonder what.
Oh, come on.
Right. Let's not. Even though she's a dick to Professor Onai, let's be respectful.
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftop staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hardworking, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
And that's actually really cool because what a lot of people don't realize is that in the letter we find, remember the letter we found in the classroom a while back? That was her sister writing to her about her life as a astronomer. Now, it's really fascinating because I spoke to her on the stream, and it's so fascinating when you learn about her sister. So let's continue. She sounds lovely.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
This is true.
Why are you sitting here?
Well, she's the astronomy teacher. Maybe she was, preparing for, maybe her next lesson. Because when you attend astronomy class, it's always at night anyway. So.
Oh, it's an evening class. That makes sense.
Right? Could you imagine? Like, oh my goodness, it'd be so much fun. And just for funsies, there's a room of requirement. Should we go in?
Well, it presented itself, so we must need it, right?
Right? I mean, I need it, but just not right now. And look at that. How pretty. Now, if you guys can hear a noise outside, I do apologize. That is due to what do you call it? Someone's car alarm going off. Now.
Revelio.
Okay, we already snuck into Shaw's bedroom. Those are cats. Now, the question is we never got into here. Aha. While Amit he's distracted, and we'll take that as a win.
Aloha Mora.
It's a shame.
Right, it's a shame. But look, I am the Slytherin thief for a reason, okay? I am proud of myself and of my actions. I approve of this life choice. Although I would recommend, if you don't have magic, don't be a thief. Because
I don't approve of you stealing from your teacher.
I mean, it's not really stealing, it's procuring items, as I said before. Okay. Now, let's see. Ah, there we go. If only I'd figured it out sooner. Now, if he asked me why was I in here, I would say it was for his safety. I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. And I found a scarf. Traces of ancient magic.
Revelio.
Oh. Say it with me, kids. Yoink. Okay. Ooh, and there's a letter there.
Yeah, go grab it.
Yes, we will grab it. And
Possible classroom games. Levitation lesson. Encourage students to levitate blocks through raised hoops or similar. Disarm and dodge. Hone Expelliarmus and reflexes. Targets on a tangent. Back to basics with casting practice on targets enchanted to move quickly.
cool beans.
At least he's trying to make it fun.
Yes. This is why we love Professor Ronan. Because he's a really nice person. Oh, look. Look at his room. That's a very big dog.
What kind of dog is that?
I forgot what you actually call it, but it's technically, it's like a magical creature, but I don't really think it's a dog per se. But anywho. Aha. Look at that night sky. Okay, now. Yoink. Ooh, I got a brown wand handle. Ooh, yes, let's unlock.
Aloha Mora.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I saw a page in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, some of you might remember this tower. I think this may be the same tower for Prisoner of Azkaban. No, it's the highest tower. So, no, it's the highest tower. And this is certainly not the highest tower. Where was it? There we go. Trying to get these locks is easy, but it's tricky because you got to be right on the thing. Okay.
Let's see what's inside.
Yes, let's see what's inside, but first let's open this chest. And we got some nice leather brown gloves. So, aha.
What was that?
Revelio.
Oh,
Ask and thou shalt receive. Now let's collect.
yes. Dark Tower Cell guide pages. It is said that centuries ago, a charms professor kept a troll here on which students could practice particularly challenging spells. Shocking, to be sure, but perhaps unsurprising during a time when Quidditch involved the use of live snidget. One can only wonder what it may be used for in the future.
Right?
X to continue.
X to continue. So maybe this is alluding to the tower where Hermione and Harry saved Sirius Black. Now, this isn't the highest tower. I know that much for sure. But I think that might be a reference to... It might be a reference to that. Because what it might be... what it might do in the future. So I think that's what they're referring to. So cool beans. Okay, now let's see what else we could uncover. Because remember, he said he needed time to, review some things. And, again, I'm a wee bit on the nervous side trying to see what Amit is going to uncover.
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right. Oh, and look at all these teacups. I love it. Okay, Now, if he ever catches me, I'll say, oh, it was a game I was playing. Hide and seek with a fellow student.
Follow him. Where is he going?
He is looking at charms. He's preparing for the next class. And out the door we go. Okay. Cool beans. Not that he would even stop us, but still. Okay, now. I know we
have quite
don't.
a ways to go.
I know, right? So this is why I'm taking this opportunity to run around the castle and unlock certain doors. Now, the other area we need to go to is the other professor that's in this building, and that is the Defense Against the Dark Arts professor. We know her, we love her as Professor Hecat. Oh, hello, friend. Nice for a, what do they call it? A cuppa?
The cuppa.
Right, that's what they call it, a cuppa. Well, if I'm incorrect, please tell me in the comment sections. Okay, guys. We're back. We're just gonna sneak past. Oh, we could talk to Professor Hackett. We'll talk to her after we robbed her blind.
So,
Aloha, Mora.
Yeah.
how does she not hear?
Because she's willingly not paying attention. You know, he casts a confundus charm. Wait, where's the... Hold on, we're gonna figure this out, kids. Ah. There we go. Et voila. Okay. Ah. What Professor doesn't know won't hurt. Okay. Now, let's yoink. Ooh, we got a nice map. Right? Now, mind you guys, Defense Against the Dark Arts. So this is where Harry Potter, Ron, had met with Professor Lupin and Professor Lockhart. All those, many, many, many years later. And look, a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no reflection.
No, I was just gonna say, how come?
I know.
Does that mean you're a vampire?
It's a possibility. Let's see what this note says.
Dear Dinah?
Mhm.
Dina?
Dinah. That's why I think it's Dinah Hackett.
I know you are as disappointed as any regarding the cancellation of this year's Quidditch season. Despite my repeated efforts, I cannot seem to convince the headmaster to reverse his decision, even if it were for a shorter period of time. Might I impose upon you to reach out to him? It occurred to me that perhaps hearing from someone from his school years, someone alongside whom he may have once cheered for a match or two, well, I thought it could possibly sway him. Yours gratefully,
Chio. Yeah. Chio, for those of you who don't know, is the flying professor who's also the Quidditch professor. Quidditch coach as well. So the flying instructor, that's her. And the reason why she said this, for those of you who might have forgotten because it has been a long time since those episodes first went up, Professor Hackett is actually in the same age group as Professor Black. May not look like it, but unfortunately, she said she was injured by time itself, meaning her age has been accelerated. So even though she may be a woman only in her possibly mid to late 40s, she looks like a woman in her late 90s. So, just so you know.
that's tough.
That is tough. Now, let's see what's in here. Ooh, and it's the next day.
Aloha, Mora.
Let's find out what's in here.
Shall we?
Okay. Oh. There we go. Like, wait, where is it? There we go. Now we got it. Yes. Ooh, an unidentifiable item, which we will have to go to the room for.
Revelio.
Ooh. Ooh. There's all kind of goodies in here.
Right?
Aloha, Mora.
Again,
How have we missed this?
right? Now, again, I have to say this, guys. This is why you want to get your Aloha Mora to the highest level you can get it. Because imagine if I was not at the fullest level. I would have to be like trying to, I gotta go find all those demiguise statues. So I'm glad I chose to do
That
that.
was quite the task.
Yes, it was.
Revelio.
Okay, that's all that's in here. Oh, wait, and then there's this. Ooh, another unidentifiable item. Ooh, and another. What's this thing?
Like your cousin.
Right? It looks like your cousin. Okay. Right? Okay. So, guys, now that I have done this, she's not in here. Now let's try to sneak out before classes start. Aha. Oh, let's see which way she goes, and then we'll have a word with her. We'll make it seem like we just walked in, you know?
I wonder
Right?
what time it is there.
Right? Oh, Professor Hackett. And look how she looking like, bitch, I knew what you was doing.
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
And that is a very good way to see it. But how would you want me to respond?
How have you dealt with the time you've lost?
Yeah. So let's see how her response is.
Have you made peace with the time you've lost?
Ah, but I don't truly know how much time I have lost. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was in exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
In other words,
Get your ass out of my classroom until it's time for you to be in here.
right?
Okay. So, guys, I really enjoyed that. I love going around the castle and exploring and learning and seeing all this stuff. So, guys, in the next episode, what we're going to be doing, we actually are going to be doing these side. First, we're going to do this one right here with Logok. Then we're going to do Sebi Seb. Then we're going to do, or maybe we should do Poppy first. We'll do this, then we'll do Poppy, and then we'll do both of Sebastian's quests. What say you?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so while we're out doing a Logok, then we'll find the lovely Pops, and then we'll do these other things here. But yeah, no, I love this game. I don't know why I like it so much. I really, really do.
It's good.
It is good. But first, let's get to the room of requirement because there's things we need to identify and then sell. Yeah, and I don't need to level up anything because I think I have everything at its highest level for right now. But I do have a lot of things I need to sell when I do get to Hogsmeade because oh my glob, like all those fantastic beasts, I save all those hippogriffs and everything. Oh, and then also when we come back, we need to check on all of our lovely babies. So we're gonna check on our babies. We're gonna try to breed more fantastic beasts and all that good stuff. But until then, my dear, what should we tell all of our lovely viewers?
I believe we should tell them to like and subscribe. Make sure those notifications are on so that you know when all this awesome content is coming your way. Also, be sure to, choose love over fear and live, think, and dream big.
And with that said, guys, I would like to say that our mischief has been managed for now. But my love, help me say my most famous catchphrase, which is, bye! Oh, that was fun.